All right, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to tonight's Fang Gang stream. As you can tell by the title, we are trying something radically different than what we've tried in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know how long we've been streaming Fang, but we've been streaming Fang basically ever since he got announced and all the cards dropped. So, yeah, we're gonna quickly go over a little bit about Memphis, and then we're gonna take a look at a deck. I got a lot of help from someone in the community. Uh, there might be already a little bit of a hint in the background of the stream. You may notice that there is a prism in the background and not a Dorinthia or a Bolton or an Olympia. And well, you'll see. All right. So, all right, let's quickly talk about Memphis, then we'll talk about Fang, and then we'll play some games. So Memphis, I took Hatchet Dory to the CC calling. Overall went 4-3. 2 games, I lost 1-1, very, very close. I think those 2 games could have gone either way, and then my third loss, I got blown up by Kano. So it is what it is. However, there is some good news. Jagged Edge in Hatchet Dory is very effective, especially. Well, I'm going to show you my list in a little bit, but there's some tech cards that kind of combine well with Jagged Edge, so I'll show that to you in a little bit. So we were able to beat an Enigma. We were able to beat a Florian, which typically that's also a very hard matchup. So even though the result in Memphis not that great, I do think Hatchet Dory is quite okay. Still struggles a little bit against Visceri. I played Hatchet Dory in several side events, and overall I did quite well in those side events, but still has a little bit of issues with Visceri. All the warriors have some issues with Visceri. Visceri is about to leave, so whatever. Hatchet Dory can handle Ira and Zen as well, which I found kind of surprising. So it's really just the mixed arcane damage and the ability of them to deny you 5 value from your Valiant Dynamos. So Visceri basically, once they notice what you're trying to do, I was A-Bing quite a bit, blocking quite a bit, sending the most efficient hand back, and eventually the Visceri will figure out, hey, I've gone through 2 Mordred Tides, I've spent 35 of my cards, and they're still at like 20. And then they figure out that they have to set up, and that's where you get denied Valiant Dynamo's value for quite a few turns. And then that 5 or so value that you lose is typically the issue. Also, if you draw a quad red hand ever in that matchup, you're also kind of screwed. I'll show you my list, but against Viscera, I bumped the blue count up very, very high, actually. So, I don't know if there's really much to be done in that matchup. Just gotta wait for Viscera to leave. But all the other matchups felt fine, to be frank. So, we played in the sealed and draft calling on Saturday and Sunday. So we went 5-3 on day 1, a good 5-3. So we made day 2, and then we went 3-3 in draft. I still feel like I don't understand the draft format at all. I literally have only played 2 drafts. So, well, third draft was yesterday at my LGS. So I kind of went into that very, very unprepared, just going there to just have some fun. But the draft format, I think, is a little bit deeper than it looks. Overall, I think the draft format is fine. Really just have to play a couple more drafts in preparation for London and for the RTN season. So yeah, that's a quick summary of that. I did also, I'm going to show you my pledge fealty, my endear devotion, all that. I got a Marvel Fang because I am devoted to Warrior and I'm devoted to Fang. Also, we got a whole bunch of... So, on my shelf, I have some binders. and they're full of rainbow foil warrior cards. And we picked up a full set basically of rainbow foil warrior and draconic cards from the Hunted. Big shout out to Tyler Broughton from Righteous Gaming. I've got the Marvel Fang, and he was like, and I was like, hey, do you have any commons and rares in rainbow foil from the set? And he's like, yeah, sure, you can have them as long as you pick them out. So I picked out a whole play set here. Then I'll sleeve them up, put them in those binders over there. So I'll have a whole rainbow foil set, which is nice. All right. Let's see the chat here. Yes, Mara is in the chat. Nice to see you here. I wonder why you're here. Excited to see new Fang ideas. Much less excited to have to buy dual threat and or tome. Spoiler alert, this deck does not have dual threat. This deck does not have Tome of the Imperial Flame, so your wallet is safe. In fact, this list is actually very reasonably priced. You literally just need a couple Majestics from this set, and that's it. Looking forward to this every week. Thanks for what you do. Thank you for watching. Hi, Jay. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Just sent some of my... just sent Eugene off to New Zealand, so I hope he's doing well. Been kind of busy. We're so Barack. Oh, well. Did we go anywhere? Afternoon from sunny down under. Nice to see you here. Let's do this thing. Fang Gang. Josh Haircut noticed. Yes, I am more aerodynamic now. It's a mystery to everyone. Yes, it is. CNC pummel? No, there's no CNC nor any pummel in the list, unfortunately. However, we are heavily considering making some TheCardGuyz merch where we're gonna make a little token. You know, you can have it in one of these Typanis judge sleeves or something, and then it just says CNC trigger on it, and it has like the disappointed cricket fan meme or something like that. So like, if you remember your trigger and, you know, your opponent isn't doing anything, and they should because it's CNC hit, you can take this token out from your box and put it on the table and show them just how much you disapprove of them not discarding to CNC, I guess. I pulled a Marvel Syndra. I'm trying to trade for a Marvel Fang, but no one has pulled him locally. Well, I think Syndra will probably be a little, you know, hotter, and because she won the calling. So, you know, maybe a little bit, you know, probably can get a favorable trade. Hello, DM. Nice to see you here as well. Tyler is the GOAT. Yeah. Tyler Broughton is very nice. Pulled a Marvel Fang in my first case. Now I'm tempted to join the Draconic Warrior gang. Well, the Fang gang is always open to anybody. What did I end up on Memphis? I was on Hatchet Dory. Although, to be honest, Hatchet Dory, like, put me to sleep. Like, I have played that deck so much, and that deck is just boring. It's good, but it's boring. I feel like, obviously, Dawnblade is way more interesting. Back and forth on dual threat. Well, that's something we're gonna have to talk about and consider. I got a young Marvel Fang, probably my Grail card. Ooh, yeah, Fang and Blitz should be quite a threat as well, I think. The metagame in Blitz is like completely different than CC. Tome, however, is a giant trap. Yes, if you aren't generating the Ash and getting a benefit from using the Flamescale Furnace, probably not a good card. Feel like streaming Hatchets at some point, or are you fully Fang-pilled? Well, I'm just giving the people what they want. I think if I took a poll right now and said, do you want to watch Fang or Hatchet Dory, it would be like 90-10. I will show you my list and quickly talk about it, but I don't think you need to watch me play Hatchet Dory. I really think you can get to 90% competency with Hatchet Dory just by being a good player. Side note, let me tell you a funny story. So we I drove up with Nathan Crawford to Memphis, and as we are like about to pull out of the, so we meet up in Birmingham, and then we were going to drive to Memphis, and we are about to leave from Birmingham. So he puts his stuff in my car, and we're about to leave, and then he's like, let me double check, make sure I got my deck. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty important. And then he's like, oh, I actually don't have my deck. I need to go get it from my car. I'm like, okay, thank goodness you double checked, because if we had left, what would have happened was Nathan would have played Hatchet Dory, and I would have been on Bolton or Olympia, depending on how crazy I felt. So crisis averted. But I have full faith that Nathan could have piloted Hatchet Dory almost as good as I could have. So yeah, Hatchet Dory stream, probably not for a little bit. Although if people really want to see a game or two, I can do that too. Afternoon, just got my remaining Fang stuff, so looking forward to losing all my fealty with him to our local wizard. Well, you know, Bolton might be able to help you a little bit with that. There is a card that I'm sure Bolton loves called Prayer of Arena. Be real, Josh. Do the upper echelons of pros look down on what happened with CNC Pummel? Oh boy. I'll be frank. I don't approve of playing like that. I really don't. I'm the type of guy that likes to maintain the board state, whether it's to my detriment or whatever. Like if somebody missed their draw trigger on mask, I'll tell them. If the attack is supposed to come in for 6 and they said it's for 5, I'll correct them. Like if they forgot to tick their tunic up, I'll tell them to tick their tunic up. Even at like the Pro Tour level, I will do that. So like, I don't know. I feel like I would not play like I would not make the same decisions that he did. Let's just put it that way. Now, if somebody wants to play like that, I am very happy to play very meticulously. I generally play a little bit more, I wouldn't say loose, but I'm not like super serious. Well, if you, even at like Worlds, I was kind of joking around with people and all that. I think if you're not having fun playing the game, there's a little bit of something wrong. But if somebody wants to be serious, I kind of match their energy. The general rule for me, and just in life in general, is you match everybody's energy and just add a little bit more. And then if they want to, they can come up, and then I could add a little bit more energy, and then you slowly build some energy. So I think that's kind of how to do it. If somebody wants to play, you know, extremely seriously by the book, sure. You want me to declare passing priority on like every single thing, and you know, being very verbal about what I'm doing, fine, I'll do it, right? But I think the game is in a better spot when people just, you know, do what you're supposed to do. Maintain the game state. Jesus. Okay. As for the upper echelons of pros, I don't want to speak for other people, but let's just say every single person that has joined the TheCardGuyz, you know, when I was, so now there's 6 of us, and I'm actually the oldest one. Well, I'm the oldest one by age, but I'm also the oldest one in terms of remaining players. So when I first joined the team, Kyle, you know, was talking to me, and he kind of jokingly said, you know, there's really no rules on the TheCardGuyz. Just, you know, don't get into trouble and controversy. Don't be a dick, basically. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I won't get us into any controversy. And he said the same thing to Nathan when Nathan joined. It's like, there's really no rules on the TheCardGuyz. Just don't get into trouble. don't cause some controversy. And so when I remember when Ed joined the team, I was kind of joking with him because I think this was like literally around the time UK Pummel happened. And I was kind of joking around with Ed, and I said, "Hey, Ed, if you join the team, there's really no." I basically repeated what Kyle said to me. I said, "Ed, there's really no rules on the card, guys. Just don't get into any controversies." And he's like, "Yep, yep, sure." And I'm like, "Oh, by the way, you discard to CNC, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course I do, Josh." I'm like, "Okay, you're in." So, I mean, yeah, I'm, I'm. Let's just say that I'm 100% confident everybody on the card, guys, would discard their arsenal without being told. Oh, okay. All right. Let me catch back up. Where are we? You have a Marvel Fang for trade. Okay. So you can somebody hit you up then. I'm playing Dory Hatchets 2. I've been testing Erase Face because beside it getting in the way of Viscera, it works against other Draconics, but I still don't know how to play against Syndra. I feel like the Syndra matchup is okay, but you gotta play perfectly. I did play against Michael Fang in a side event, and he was on Syndra, and I think I misplayed a couple times, but I think that game is probably 50-50. But because they basically can't defend. The Syndra versions right now, when you draw your god hand, you just extract all the value, right? So just have to be very careful about the Mask of Momentum triggers. You have to really understand that. Good to see you. My case was supposed to arrive today, but it's running late. Big sad boy hours. Oh no. You were eyeing that Marvel Fang at Tyler's booth. Well, I'm the one that picked it up. On Sunday evening. Fang feels so fresh. I agree. Fang, remember what I said at the end of last week? I was like, people were like, hey, the number one question I got asked this weekend at Memphis is, hey, Josh, what do you think about Fang? And my response to them, and it's the same response I gave at the end of last week, I was like, there's probably, like, he's probably pretty good, but we just don't know how to build him yet. And there's another quote that I'll just share it with you now. I don't think it's really a big secret. If we're running a mono red build, then this is very, very similar to Dromai. And the deck list that I'm going to show you guys soon is, I mean, thank you, Mara. Mara sent me her list, and 70 of the 80 cards are from her list. And yeah, it's very, very interesting. She said that the problem with Fang decks is that they're being built by warrior players. And I went, huh, you might be right. The version of Fang I built last week is basically Hatchet Dory, but with Fang and daggers and draconic attack reactions. Like, it's running some blues, it's running dynamos, you know, it's basically like Hatchet Dory. That was my first instinct, right? And Mara was like, yeah, I think there might be some lessons that can be learned from Jeremiah. So you're gonna see in a little bit that this list is like heavily inspired by Jeremiah. And thank you, Mara, for sending me your list. We're gonna try it out. It's gonna be good fun. Okay, let's catch up a little bit here. I don't know if we can catch up enough. Let's see. Picked up a Marvel Fang for 100. I'm so happy. You got the adult Fang for 100? Damn, that's really good. Nice Prism card in the back. I have the Jumbo from Dustle Dawn, and I got it at Tampa World Premiere. This is not the new Prism. This is the old Prism from the Channel Fireball days. They don't make these anymore. This was literally the very first Jumbo card I got in Fab. This was at the Dallas Fort Worth Calling right after the Tales of Aria World Premiere. This was 2021, like September. like late September 2021. So that Prism card is many years old. It's actually my brother's. I got him that at the Dallas Calling because he really loved Prism. But he lives in Colorado, so that's, he just comes every once in a while and comes visits me, and then he gets to look at Prism, I guess. So yeah, that's that. Okay, let's. Oh man, we're really falling far behind here. Uh, uh, we're all here for swing body, swing mind. No, 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 no. We are not. We're not swinging hatchets today. It's a Magnolian Gaming Store in Troy. That is, yeah, Southeast Alabama, I believe, is their main store. They also have. They used to have one in Huntsville, but I think they're changing or moving or something. I was one of 3 Kasai players at Memphis. Then I did talk with you. Yes, there was it was very funny. All the Warrior players kind of gathered around a table during, I think it was like at the end of day 1 or something. It's just, Warrior players tend to congregate together, I guess. Sportsmanship, yes, exactly. Hi Josh, I'm going back to sleep in a bit, just dropping by. Hope you'll have a nice stream. And remember, no grades, no blues, no gains. Okay, no grains and no blues, no gains. Okay, sure. There we go. That's because you're a dope dude. That's sportsmanship. Also, nice shirt. Yes. This is the Osaka octopus shirt. I really like this shirt. Very comfy. Very, very comfy. Kasai Fang, also Bay. Yes, despite people joking that I don't like Kasai, I actually do like Kasai as well. Hi Josh, hope you're doing well. Gonna be playing Hatchets at this RTN, so crossing the fingers. How do you feel about the deck in general? Sorry if you just discussed it. I think Hatchet Dory is fine. Just gotta play well and dodge Viscerai. Fresh cut, yep. Thank you so much. Syndra matchup feels 100% easier once you work out how to block out Mask. That is correct. That is the #1 thing I got from my single game against Michael Fang is I did not understand what the deck is trying to do. And ironically, I figured out Kabuto's actually awful against that version of Syndra. Also, they don't really have on-hits except MOM, so you just have to watch out for that. I hope if Furnace turns out to be real, Tome won't be. It's way too expensive. Yeah, the list doesn't have any Tomes. And as Mara stated earlier, it's probably a trap. Was in a Talishar game, but saying, yes, I'm more aerodynamic, head be weak. Yes. Yeah. You gotta be aerodynamic to, you gotta go fast, I guess. If we're playing Fang, we gotta go fast. I just picked up Verdance, so it was super cool to see it on stream. Yeah, Verdance is doing had a nice run, especially in the Battle Harden, I think. What's up, We Make Best? You broken any decks recently? I think it's fair to say Brody has done some serious and long-lasting damage to his reputation and others' perception of him. Self-inflicted and frankly well-deserved. Okay, well, I really don't want to talk too much about that, but I think I've already said my piece on that. Just don't be a dick. That's the easiest thing I can tell you. The summary. Did you tell Chad about your triple sharpened senses turn against me in Memphis? No, I did not. So I drew a weird hand. I drew like a blue, a sharpened senses. I can't remember the other card, and I had a sharpened senses in Arsenal, and I got full tempo. And the only way to make my turn work was to play 3 sharpened senses, and then the sharpened senses bumped it by 3, so I got go again. So that was pretty cool. That's such a good quote. Yes, the Fang decks are being built by warriors. That's why they might be built incorrectly. Because if you remember, Fang is a royal draconic warrior hero. He is not a warrior hero. He is a royal draconic warrior hero. So have to embrace the draconic side, have to embrace the royal side. Although I was really hoping when they spoiled Syndra and Fang that they would have some cards that support the royal archetype, but it seems like they didn't print any that really do that. All the royal does for Fang and Syndra is it makes them die to Regicide. So there's that. Every other Fang build I saw was just Hatchet Dory bought red. Yep. And that's on me. Should I be offended? No, you should not be offended by what Mara said. If you're going to play Hatchet Dory, just play Hatchet Dory. Yes, that's basically it. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could catch up all the way to chat. I'm just going to have to like start skimming stuff so we can actually get started. Us warrior players can't build warrior decks. Yep. You got the adult for 100. Cool. I've always wanted to play Big Dragon Fang. Okay. Big Dragon Fang. Let's go. Feels good to be back on a hero that Mara's building decks for. Yeah. She generally picks good decks. That's what I heard. I'm invested in the saga of the de-Dorinthizing of Josh's brain. Yeah, you know, I gotta have 18 blues at least. I gotta have glints. I gotta have 3 blocks. You know, that's just how my brain works. Bolted is framed over my bed, like on the ceiling, or like on the wall over the like headboard. That was your first calling. Nice, congratulations. Gods, please just show the list. Yeah, I'm gonna do that very soon. New boots are incredibly powerful. I agree. I wonder if cut from the same cloth comes in. It does. Triple Serpent Senses. Yep, that was a good one. Relevant changes for Dawnblade Dory is mainly the energy base. Was it a Knights of the Round Table talk? That could be a thing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Had my first Lumina Warcry turn a few days ago. Pretty cool. Still gonna play Fang. That's a lot of damage if you can line those 3 cards up. This chat is popping. I agree. Show the people the part of me you have inside of you. Ah, okay. All right, Ed. Just for you, I'll show you something that Ed and I did. All right, so there was a booth at Memphis, and heavy play was basically in Memphis, and I was like, you know what? I keep on seeing these guys at events, and the representative for the company that was there was also from Hong Kong, and I was like, okay, let me give this a little bit of a try. I got to look at some of their deck boxes. We talked a little bit of business as well. But basically, this is the, like, what is this? The Barbarian Red. I mean, Barbarian is basically Warrior, right? So this is, the original one was a red case and a red dice box, right? But Ed got the black and black. And what we did is, you know, Ed put his dice box inside my shell, and I put my dice box inside of Ed's shell, so part of Ed Knight lives on in me wherever I go with this deck box. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It's got like magnets and all that, and you know, yeah, I do like very compact deck boxes. The typical tournament deck box that I carry around is this Ultimate Guard Boulder. So the deck goes up here, and then it has the dice tray on the bottom. And I was like, you know what? This looks quite premium and nice, and magnets are magic. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to see how it goes. I tried some of their sleeves for the draft. I think they're also quite nice. But yeah, that's cool. It's also TheCardGuyz colors, red and black. So that's pretty cool. Do one stream on Kasai, then the meme dies. Yes, I guess I have to prove that I know how to play Kasai, right? Or else I'm a big fraud. I want to try Fang, but my locals has encounter as alien. Melting point hurts. Oh no. If your locals are playing Melting Point Azalea, I think you just cry. All right. How many challenge coins were earned? Like 5, I think. I also gave away many of the red coins as well to, vendors, judges, and all around cool cats. How do we beat ice? Well, there's a little bit of tech. Furnace is in the list, as Mara said. When is Warrior going to be the best deck longer than 3 months? I don't even think Warrior was ever the best deck since Crucible of War. Well, I guess I just have to make... there's been, not I wouldn't say it's like a rage, but a simmering disappointment. I don't know quite how to put it, but I kind of feel like I need to make a video about what some examples of Warrior card design that I would like, basically. So I have a lot of ideas swirling around in my head, but I kind of have to put the pen to paper on that. Loyalty Beyond the Grave, ordered all of them before the Draconic Spike. Loyalty Beyond the Grave is, I mean, you could run that, or you could run That's All You Got. I think that's kind of the choice. Wish we got a Royal Dagger. That would have been cool. I agree. There should have been some crossover for Syndra and Fang. Imperial Warhorn tech, go burr. Well, we don't have Frost hexes we need to blow up. I think it's pretty obvious we missed you, Josh. Aw, thanks. I wanted to see if I could make Fang into Red Bolton, but I don't think there's enough cards for it. Guys, no more typing, list time. I'm catching up as fast as I can, CMO. Mars a great deck builder. I agree. Dorithio Warrior overview stream next week. We could. I'm gonna take Dory to a RTN. We'll see how that goes. Probably make a quick video on that. Josh, be careful. You might get demonetized. Why is that? I didn't do anything. That's All You Got has been extremely nice since meta. I agree. Also snag. Nighttime says thanks, Josh. Yes. I bought a loadout from Heavy Planet and it was nice and worth it. Yeah, I think their stuff's quite nice. I like to test the things out for a couple months before I kind of make a decision. But yeah, it seems first impressions are good on the Heavy Play stuff. Well, somebody help me. I fell in a well. Hi, Will. Nice to see you here. It's a compounding anger. There we go. Yeah. There's 3 Draconic Chain Links in my soul right now. Let's just put it that way. Best deck, LOL. I'd already be happy if there wasn't blatant favoritism towards other classes. And okay, yes, I agree. 0 blues, yes. 57 reds is in the main deck. All right. Okay, we're gonna catch up with the rest of the chat. Let's just go. Okay, I'm not gonna make you guys wait any longer. Okay. All right. So. Okay, I'm going to make you wait just a little longer. I'm going to show the hatchet list for like 1 minute, and then we're going to go look at Fang. Okay, so this is the hatchet list I took to Memphis. Pretty standard loadout. AB1 may not be correct anymore. You might be able to get away with just 1 helmet. Van Brace, I think, is very important. The other stuff, I don't think you can cut. You could also try playing with grains, but you don't have to. Very, very standard stuff. I think the only spice that's really here is Out for Blood, which I think synergizes quite nicely with things like Jagged Edge. It also synergizes nicely with Sharpened Senses. Yeah, it's got Trot Along. It's got Provoke from the new set, Sharpened Senses. Also running Jagged Edge, Shelter from the Storm. So I believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new card, 15, 16 new cards. So yeah, a decent amount of defensive tools, has CNC, has snag, all that. It works. This is a very, very functional and stable hatchet list. I'm going to link it in the chat for you guys. All right. So for those of you that wanted hatchet stuff, there you go. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about this list again. Shout out to Mara. The whole so we were playing in a side event on Sunday, and we finished up our round, and she was like, I'm going to show you a list, and you're going to hate it. I'm like, well, I'm not that quick to judge. And I started poking around on the list, and there were a lot of attack actions, and there were like no blues. There were a couple of yellows, but the deck was basically you take the Dromai shell, and then you're like, hey, instead of dragons, let's add Draconic Warrior cards. And you kind of get this. So 57 reds, and also this deck is quite cheap. A lot of this 500 is from staples that you probably have if you're a competitive player, but could even be cheaper than this because a lot of this is actually from the snag that I'm about to show you. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through the list and then talk a bit about it. Now, full disclosure, I have not played this list a single time, but I was very intrigued with talking with Mara, and she helped me out today, running through, a lot of the things about the list. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through it, and then we'll kind of start, we'll kind of talk about it from the top. So yeah, as you can see, this is a almost pure red line list, and there are a lot of familiar faces from, Briar and Aurora and Dromai, the Empress style Dromai, obviously. So we have like cards like E-Strike, Rabble, Snatch, right? Now this deck is actually Blaze Headlong as well. A lot of the cards are from this set, obviously. But I mean, none of these cards are like, at the moment, I think other than Savor Bloodshed, most of these are actually fairly reasonably priced because, because Fang has not put up any results. So, the Hansen, Long Whisker Loyalty, these Majestics are actually not too expensive. So if this deck turns out to be, kind of the sauce, I think this deck could be put together for not too many pretty pennies. All right, so in terms of the equipment, now there's several things standing out. I think the biggest what the heck is going on is this card. If you guys may not even know what this card is, you may not have even seen this card. This is Hardened Cross Strap, but the ARC versions, right? So this came out in Arcane Rising, and this was mainly to support the draft portion, right? This would help the mechanologist go a little bit wider. This would help Viscerai do his thing, right? So yeah, this card basically is going to fuel the daggers before the daggers become free. That is what Mara told me, and we'll see how that works. But basically what we're trying to do is get 3 fealty before their tunic ticks to 3, if they're running tunic. And then we are basically just a number deck that has some, basically has the ability to utilize power cards like Long Whisker Loyalty much easier. Going to be able to get to play things like March of Loyalty out. Searing Gaze is always going to be active. Cards like Sisters in Fire, Blistering Blade, going to be easier to play. Affirm Loyalty, going to be easier to play. Now, how fast we can mark them and hit them and get fealty and all that, to be determined. But ideally we want to have 3 fealty by turn 3 and then kind of keep the pedal on the gas. This deck block value is very similar actually to the list we've already made, except it doesn't have dynamos. But well, you don't need dynamos if they're dead, I guess. The sideboard, so got some some cards like cut from the same cloth. This was actually very, very good and limited as well. I thought this was an excellent card. Allows you to mark. Now, obviously, certain heroes are not going to be running reactions, but you still get to know their hand. And this is actually really interesting, is that even if you can't mark them revealing their hand already tells you like how they want to block, if they have a D-react, and what type of offense their next turn is going to look like, especially if they don't have an arsenal. So I think this card's quite good. Den of the Spider, not quite as good as Smokeout, but, you know, still going to be relevant against a lot of heroes and going to get to mark them. Shelter, this is kind of, I mean, it's the sink below, but also helps prevent some damage, which is relevant in this format. That's all you got. I also think is really, really important in this format. And same with Snag, so that's why they're there. Flamescale Furnace, I've literally never used this card, but Mara did tell me a few tips and tricks for using this. Kind of mainly for the 3-block, but she said to bring this in the longer matchup, so that's what we're going to do. Kabuto is there because in certain matchups it can extract a lot of value. Down in the maybe board, I put 3 Arena's Prayer and a Tunic. Basically, if Kano becomes a thing, Bolton's wife will help us not die. Because, well, basically, Tunic and Arena's Prayer, the Wildfire, it's going to reveal a red. And the Wildfire is going to do 0, probably. Or 1. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to share this deck list with you, catch up with chat a little bit, and then we're going to go play some games. All right. I got distracted and thought this was the Fang deck for a second. You thought this was the Fang deck. Oh, no. I mean, you could. You could. You very much could. Vest of the First Fist. Oh, my days. Yep. Yellow Diced. There's no yellows other than that's all you got. E-Strikes. Yes. Oh, that's an important note. E-Strike can bottom the cards that you don't need anymore, right? Like these instances are not that great once we've turned on. Maybe there's I guess everything else is, you know, pretty usable, so pretty good. Blues are icky. I agree. I keep hearing blues are good and then blues are bad. Hey, if you can play all reds, you know, that means the power level of your deck is higher, right? Friends don't let friends play blues. Oh, don't tell that to the MST heroes. I don't hate this. Good job. Yeah, this list, like I said, is 70 cards similar to what Mara gave me. I just made a couple changes, you know, added a few more attack reactions because I'm that type of guy, and cut a couple cards here and there. The sideboard's also slightly different, but it is very much at its heart her deck. So Wars hated to play Joe 9. Now we've lived long enough to become Jeremiah. Oh boy. Yep. Them be the rules. Love March of Loyalty, so spicy. Yeah. Creating a fealty, I mean, so the obvious synergy here is with Pledge Fealty, right? But also, if you come in with any of the 0 for 4 breakpoints to start, this will be on, assuming they're marked. Or if they're marked and they let this hit, then you get go again. So now, obviously, we're not playing any tricks to push this over. But, well, if we're holding a card, they still have to kind of respect it, right? So, March of Loyalty might be my favorite art in the whole set. Ooh, it's pretty good. Even the horse is angry. You don't read flavor text. What is the flavor text? Whatever vermin we find on the Obsidian Coast will grind under our heels, says Fang. Okay. All right. Respect Fang. I feel like if the Warrior players like my list, I've failed. Oh, no. Na, 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 na. Looks similar to Roger's list. I have not seen Roger's list. What is block value? Well, you see there's something in the corner that's smaller than this other thing in the corner. Attack action into dagger into attack action. It's gonna depend on what we draw. We'll figure this out as we go. Like I said, I literally haven't played a game, so we'll figure this out. Just because I'm more on board. Where's Glint? Well, there's no Glints to be had in this deck list. Can you steal Bolton's wife with Meeps? Yes, you could take the Spirit of Arena. I've had a Dromai take my Spirit of Arena. No. I'm scared of this deck. This isn't normal warrior. Yes, I'm also kind of scared. I don't know what I'm doing. This doesn't feel consistent. Well, we will find out. I don't know. I will go back to bed. I'll watch the game throughout. All right, see you later. To be frank, if your minimum value is 16, it can't be that inconsistent. Yes. It is consistently red. You will not be surprised what E-Strike draws. You will not be surprised what Snatch draws. I think there was a quote from Alan Lau, and he said, if you can play E-Strike with the draw card mode, your deck is probably good. If you could pick draw card on E-Strike and be happy about what you draw, you're probably running a good deck. You 100% added, is that all you got? Yes, that is correct. This was not in Mara's list. But I think it's just too good. I like both of these cards quite a bit. In this bet, at least. I can still play Dynamos in this. Probably. I don't know if it's better or worse than this. I think Mara likes this card mainly because it says ally on it, you know? Whereas us warrior players look at Dynamos and go, let's run that. I guess we'll see. Today's all about trying new cards and trying to figure out things. Trying not to play Hatchet, Dory, and Fang. Every game I draw a hand that Dragon Scalers would have made drastically better. Yes, this is go again. Cost 3. Gets discounted, right? So this basically allows us to play 2 Chain Enders, I think, is the way to look at it. Also can extract a little bit of extra value from the weapons, I think. No Fire and Brimstone. Yep. There's no... This deck might have issues getting fatigued. I don't know. Maybe we need to add some tech cards for that. Like Tenacity. I know Mara quite likes Tenacity. Fire and Brimstone is the 61st card. Yeah, Fire and Brimstone is definitely on the maybe list. No Glint, not a warrior. Oh no. No Endear Devotion. 1 cost really that bad. Yeah, I mean, look at the cost. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I don't need to repeat myself. Literally everything costs 0 in this deck. Everything costs 0 except the weapons, which are going to cost 0 very soon. The Dragon Scaler's Flight Path, which half the time is going to cost 0 as well. Or basically every time you use it is going to cost 0. And we are never activating Braveforge Bracers, basically. So, yeah. I will be completely shocked if we ever activate this, right? Because when would we want to pitch a red, which is worth like 4 value, to get 1 value, right? So, like, literally, I could just put like a smiley face on the thing over here where the pitch is at, and you would never need to know. Like, I could just put a smiley face there. It's 95 the same as Josh's list. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a starting point basically. So of exploration. Mara has taken us to the beginning of the trail already and said, "All right, theoretically up there is where the final Fang deck list is." um, if I attack with a kunai that gets blocked with that all you got in the next chain link, I have no idea about the interaction on that. I think that's actually interesting. I don't know the interaction of the flick kunai and that's all you got. Uh, Josh's build has 2 rebels. Yeah, I wanted more attack reactions. I added Blistering Blade. I added Sisters of Fire because I think this is a cool card. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. We use bracers like Emperor. So basically never, right? You're surprised no Tunic. What do you want to use Tunic for? Bracers? Okay, literally, this is the package. If Kano becomes like 10% of the meta, then maybe you cut something, right? Looks like a red Bolton or a Dromar. Yep. Hey, battle-hearted champ is in the chat. Hello. Hey, I got a prism back there. It's not the same prism you won with, but congratulations. Prism feels like Kano. They, you know, they don't show up for a while. People stop talking about them, and then bam, they do well. Also, it turns out in a metagame with less brutes and guardians, Prism does pretty well. So yeah. Good morning, Joe, sir. Hello, Dennis. Nice to see you. Daggers or ash wings, you know they deserve AB1. Well, you know, we're still a warrior deck, so we don't get the favoritism that illusionist decks get. We don't have sand cover to stop Aether Wildfire. We don't have Thamai to mess with instant speed shenanigans, you know. And yeah, the that will be the day when a warrior equipment or weapon has AB printed on it. That will be the day. We are a class that still, I think we are literally the only class in the game that does not have AB stapled to one of our equipment. Now, people are going to point out Jubil, sure, right? Literally every other class, like Brute has Skullhorn, Ninja has Tide Flippers, Guardian has the, I think it's the new boots. I'm not exactly sure, but they all have something. But Warrior, literally our AB is like Arcanite Skullcap or something. So yeah. Na, 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 na. It's all fun and games till Ice Bravo smashes some brain freeze into your skull. I don't know. Yeah, I think if we play against ice decks, we're gonna have a very hard time. We shouldn't say brutes or else we'll summon them. Brute, brute, brute. We got Jubil. Doesn't that count? Yes, Jubil counts. I wish Jubil could stack up to 2 or 3. That would be really nice. Make a spell void dagger. Well, then they'd have to have a way for us to retrieve daggers, and I think retrieve is going to be a mechanic for the other classes. Warrior didn't get a new mechanic this set. We just got a new archetype, Dagger Warrior. All right. Illusionist favoritism. Okay, let's see how you like it when they pop your daggers with the 6 block. Oh, if these daggers had Phantasm on them, oh my goodness. Don't give them ideas. Dyadic Carapace annoys me so much. Warrior equipment needs gem slots. Okay? I want my Courage of Blade Hold. I could slide something under the Courage of Blade Hold. Now it's enchanted with something. Okay? That would be a cool mechanic. Na, 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 na. They fear what Warrior could do, so they don't. So Okay, they're afraid of what warrior can do if they don't fall over to wizard, yeah. Why not the Arcanite set? I mean, the Arcanite set would have Spell Void on it, but like, I don't think that helps. Thought could be thrown in if ice gets bad. Sure, yeah, that's a forgotten card, but yeah. It's a little narrow, but if Jarl becomes big, we could consider it. Sure. I like gem slots, could be fun. I agree. We don't cast Thaw well. Yes, I think we would just have to block with it to get it into the graveyard. Okay. Let's try to play some Dromai. How this is going to go, I have no idea. We don't know. No, we no longer need to do open CC, right? Because it's legal now, right? Okay, I kind of want to try with the Vest of the First Fist first. Kind of get a feel for this card because this card basically is trying to turn these daggers on. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. All right, we're playing against Mario. I think in general you want to go first against Mario. You don't want to get marked, so I think we'll just go first. All right, this should be a quick game, so I think we'll just run it like this. And then, I mean, literally every card here is good against Mario, so I guess we bring all of it in? That might not be right? I don't know. Let's say hello. Like, every single one of these cards is good. So, I guess we're just going to try out everything all at once, basically. All right. Let's see if I can not make a fool out of myself. All right. Well, I'm kind of seeing Hunt into Swing into Affirm. Seems decent. This will also mark him. Because he's a okay, I kind of like this. All right, let's do this. 0 for 4. That seems good. Let's do that. Now, we also have the option of throwing... Nah, we want to end on an Arsenal, right? So, now, do we want to end with Snag or with Blaze Headlong and Arsenal? I don't... I don't know. I think Snag in the Arsenal is probably better, but we'll see. Send it. Josh, your sideboarding makes my soul hurt. Hey, they're all good against Assassin. I mean... All right, block 6. Sure. Okay, so now we can... I guess we swing the dagger, pitch Snag. There might be some situation where we actually play Blaze Headlong this turn, depending on all this. We also can get Bracer's activation if this hits, which I think we're gonna get quite a bit of damage in because they double block the first attack. Okay, there's Persuasive. All right, so we'll Affirm Loyalty. This will get us a Fealty. Also going to hit, so we have 2 Fealty. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So we have 2 Fealty on turn 0. That seems good. So now we can Bracer Swing. So very likely this is their most valuable card, right? So we want to get this out of their hand. Or make them take 2. And we'll put the Blaze Hedgehog into the arsenal. Okay, so this is the card that they, favored over the other ones. So, okay. Yeah. Got tempted to use this to get 4, but that's definitely wrong. Okay. So, we'll put this in arsenal. All right. So, we're already 2/3 of the way there. That seems pretty good. You are now playing blues. Yes, I technically did. I mean, getting a blue on turn 0 was good, right, guys? Fealty go burr. Yeah. Oh, a command and conquer. Okay. Pitching a Just a Nick. Pitching an Orb Weaver Spinneret. Okay. Well, we have 2 block in our hand, so I guess we're gonna crown this away and hope our turn is functional, which I think it is. Because we're likely to, if we open with a Blaze Hedgehog and then Proclaim Vengeance at instant speed, I think that's fine. All right, so let's crown this away. Oh, we won't have our Blaze Hedgehog. I think this is a really good starting sequence. So I'm actually like tempted to block with. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do. Are we supposed to block with this, and then use Blaze Hedgehog, play this? I feel like that's just better, right? Because if we get 3 fealty, then these are turned on. Feels bad to block with this, though. But I think we have to do it. Because random card... I guess the random card could be good as well. That's the thing. I don't know. All right, Gut says to protect the Blaze Hedgehog, so that's what we're going to do. And I think we put the Shelter on the bottom. Draw a little bit more offensive firepower. Okay, and E-Strike's fine for an arsenal, basically. Okay. All right, so we'll go Blaze Hedgehog, Proclaim Vengeance, and then hopefully these will be free. We'll also get a resource, which is kind of nice. Yeah, okay. All gas, no blocks, crown and smash. I kind of did that. I like the Blaze Hedgehog though. Okay, so let's mark Arachne, and this will on hit generate our next fealty unless Arachne has a direct. No direct. Okay, so what do I do now, Mara? That we're turned on and we still have best in the first fist. It's like the ultimate first world problem. So guys, we have 3 fealty and it's our proper first turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Dagger, Searing Gaze, Dagger, Arsenal, E-Strike, I think. And we could also Bracer if this hits, which is very likely to hit. Because even if he blocks for 3, this is going to connect. And we'll get another mark, which means this is also likely to hit. This is interesting. The random card is good. That is true. That is true. We did crown the Shelter away, and we drew a good card. Turns out, yeah. You can do Sneaky Vest plus Dragon Scaler tricks. Okay. My warrior brain is confused. Yes, my warrior brain is also confused. I'm heavily relying on my uprising Phi right now. Let's refresh. Oh, look, no blocks. Okay, so we're gonna Searing Gaze. Gonna pump up to 4. Gonna mark him because this is the second Draconic Chain Link because there was a Blaze Hedgehog. Okay, so now we're actually gonna have extra fealty. What are we gonna do with this extra fealty? Okay. We also get to use the 1 resource. Nice. Does that... Yeah, that doesn't hurt us at all. Okay. Okay, so now we can just Arsenal the E-Strike, and we'll have a nice smooth turn. We also have 4 fealty, which means even if we draw like all non-draconics, we're good. Okay. Hey, we drew a snag. I'm guessing we're going to need it this turn. All right, so this card might be... Okay, so we have Den to mark, and then we could kind of initiate with a Fire Vein, pump it with Blistering Blade, use March in the middle, and then Fire Vein. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, also, I mean, I presume this turn is going to be very threatening, but there's a chance we can also E-Strike sink the snag. We'll see. Draconic E-Strike, baby. I agree. I like that. All right. When this hits a hero, mark them. Has piercing. And I don't like to block daggers, so no blocks. Okay. We are now marked. Now what? Okay, he undid his turn. Okay. No blocks. Gonna flick the other knife. Sure. I am marked. And going to retrieve the dagger that he threw. Sure. Kiss of Death. Sure. When this hits a hero, they lose 1 life. Well, this is just damage, so I do not really care. Yeah, I think we're just... I mean, we could just... I think we're just gonna Den and kind of go from there. Josh gonna have to get used to saying no blocks a lot. Oh, no. That's the hardest thing. People criticize... Not criticize, but they say, Josh, you're the most patient Dorinthia player I've seen in a long time. I'm like, yeah. I don't just full gas my Dawnblade Dory. I wait for the right moment. So I do a lot of blocking in Dawnblade Dory. That's one of the things people are always like, you block a lot, Josh. All right, so Marionette gonna give this go again. Okay. Command and Conquer. Yeah. Mara, what am I supposed to do when my cards don't block? Huh? Against Command and Conquer. Alright, looks like we're going to lose the E-Strike. That's sadness for us. And we still have a good turn, so... And we could Arsenal the Snag. Whatever. Seems fine. So Dagger, Blistering Blade, March, Dagger, something like that. Seems like what we're going to have to do. Alternatively, we could block and block. E-Strike, Draconic E-Strike is also fine. That's 7. That's 13 value. Let's see. That's 13 value if we take that line. If we take this line, we get 3, 4 into 4 into 1. It's the same value, basically. I think I'm supposed to preserve my life because I'm already turned on, right? I'm supposed to extend the game, get a lot of value from my hero ability, right? That just feels right. Oh, we can... Oh, guys, we unlocked the secret mode of E-Strike. We can actually E-Strike draw as well. Which is actually 1 extra value than Oh my god, I love E-Strike draw. That's so good. No blocks? Is that what you would have done? Oh no. See, this is not true Draconic Illusionist style, I guess. That, as a warrior player, I almost never let CNC hit. Oh. That's just me, though. Alright, let's draw a card. I almost never get to click this button, guys. Okay. I mean, this could bait another CNC, I guess. We'll take it. Please remember to use fealty. Yep. I can also use the vest for go again. Yeah, the vest. I mean, if we ever drop below 3 fealty, yeah, we can use the vest for that. But it's probably going to be mainly used for the Dragon Scaly flight path. Which, yeah, I guess we'll kind of figure that out as we go. just don't resolve the CNC. That is not an option on Talishar. Sorry. Pay 2 with vest resources in Dragon Scalar Flight Path. Yep. Could have blocked with boots last turn. Instead of, oh yeah. That, you're right. That was a slight optimization that I could have made. I should have blocked the boots instead of the bracers, because now we're not primed to use this. So that is correct. All right, opponent says no blocks. Sure. Okay, we're not gonna destroy vest. We hit a marked hero, so we get a fealty. Sweet. So now we have 4 fealty again, and we could just... Oh! Oh, I see what you wanted to do. You wanted to vest into flight path into swing. Is that... That was a line, but I don't think that's the best line here, right? I don't know if that's the best line or not, but it doesn't feel like the best line. I'm trying to summon my inner drone mind, trying to get good value out of the Snapdragons. Okay, what is this? When this hits a hero, target dagger you control deals 1 damage to them. Okay, so we really don't want this to hit. Right? That's the goal? No. I'm so tempted to block again with this. I mean, this doesn't have stealth, right? So it's not so easy to pump this up. Right? I'm just going to block with it. I don't understand Mario enough to... I'm just going to block this. I'm sure Mario disapproves of blocking with a 4 attack card when we have the perfect card to turn it on, but... I feel like we get a little bit more value out of this. Okay, so... Okay. Codex. Okay. We got a frailty, sure. Okay, prognosis. Okay, so here we block with the boots, and then we snag when they pump, right? That feels correct. Okay, Justinic. Sure, resolve Justinic. Snag back down to 1. I love when my blues block for 5, guys. Alright, gonna flick. Does that pumps this, right? So we need to shelter here, right? Oh, I'm not marked. Oh, I'm about to get marked. Okay, that's the thing. Okay. Well, that's very annoying. Okay, I guess we have to shelter then, right? Okay. I think that worked. I think that was an okay turn. Okay. So now... I mean, we just have our turn, right? Depending on if they block or not, we can either pump here or we can use the fealty. Oh, they're not going to block. Never mind, it's for 0. Okay. I think we just pledge fealty, put this in Arsenal. Although this is technically better in the Arsenal, right? Because it stops CNC. Doesn't stop CNC, but makes us able to ignore it. And I think it's actually probably better to play the Affirm Loyalty here. But we literally shouldn't even bother swinging this. I think. Alright, let's go like this. I don't think we need another fealty, so whatever. Okay. Okay, so that hit. So there's no point in swinging this because this is for 0. Okay, we'll just pass. Okay, we have great stuff. So I think here we just do not care, right? All right, Mario, we have a lead. Make me care. We can use every card in our hand for a lot of value, guys. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oath into Hunt. Yeah. We have double double attack reacts for our weapons. It's so good. Yep. All right, take one for the Hunter's Clave. We are now marked. Okay. Pain in the backside. 3. Could deal an extra damage. So this is just 4. I mean, who cares? I'm remarked. Sure. When this hits a marked hero, they banish a card from their hand. Well, that's annoying. I think I'm just supposed to say no blocks here because I don't need all the cards in my hand. Who cares? No blocks. Sure. Is this Codex is the last one? That'd be kind of annoying. All right, which one is worth mathematically the least damage? Scar tissue is potentially the least. So we will discard this. We also, in order to get max value, you have to use a fealty. So, all right, goodbye, scar tissue. Codex. Yep, sure. All right, what are you gonna get back? Command and Conquer. Well, let me tell you what I think of Command and Conquer, Arachne. No blocks. All right. We're going to fealty. Or we could just ignore the trigger as well. But I think this is a better line, right, than ignoring the trigger. All right. Oath of Loyalty going to start off our turn. Now, there is an option of putting this in the arsenal. Or putting this in the arsenal. Does that? Because we have because we have a frailty, we're actually kind of disincentivized from... It's like literally the same thing. Maybe it doesn't matter. It only matters if we don't swing with 2 daggers next turn. I feel like having this as a starter is good in Arsenal. This might be wrong. I'm going to put this in the arsenal. Don't arsenal. He's got too much arsenal disruption. Okay. Then we'll listen to Mara and not arsenal. Okay. So actually, hold on. He just blocked again. So he blocked the first chain link, blocking the second chain link. So I don't think he's going to attack me much. All right, you know what? Mara says not to arsenal. Let's not arsenal. And then we could shove the Fire Vein forward for 0 if we feel like it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're winning or losing this game right now. I feel like we got to figure out a way to get good value out of these. I'm really unsure of the state of this game right now. Okay. I mean, these are pretty good. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess we're gonna... That's all you got this, right? Makes the most sense. He only has 1 dagger right now. He was running some of the retrieve stuff, so... Can't flick this. Okay, I guess we're going to find out what happens. While this is defending... So, if he attacks again and then flicks this, I don't know if I draw. Any judges here? If he attacks again, uses flick knives to flick this, do I draw? Does that all you got remember that it defended a 1 cost or 1 power thing? Let's find out. Leave no witnesses. Oh man, Mari, you read him like a book. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good. All right. Who cares about leave no witnesses when you don't have an arsenal? Oh, the warrior mindset in me always wants to arsenal and set up good combos. Let's just send it. Who needs an arsenal? All right, no blocks on this. Gonna banish Savor Bloodshed. Very sad. But that's okay. Okay, so he didn't flick it, so we got another Pledge Fealty. Okay. Okay. Sure. So we can kind of sidestep. He's very likely to block this, so we could sidestep it with Pledge and then really put on the hurt on the second dagger. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into like a third chain link finisher, but that's okay. No blocks, no fear. Nathan said that too? Yeah. We've drawn so many pledges. Yeah, that's because we got the Marvel here. This attracted all the pledge fealties. We might look to Flight Path here. Oh, okay. I'm kind of seeing the line. Yeah, we got many sources of go again. But we need the attack and additional time thing. Okay. Okay, so we're going to sidestep this block as much as we can with the Pledge Fealty. Okay. So you're thinking about pitching this to activate this, right? Is that what you're saying? Because we could squeeze two value out of this, which is good. Oh, okay. Big overblock on this. So I think we pledge fealty, and then we only have 2 Draconic Chain Links, so we have to pitch. Can you ignore Codex trigger to avoid arseling? Okay, so we activate this. Pitch this. Okay. So this guy just blocked 3-on-1, which became 3-on-2, and then blocked 5-on-1. Ooh, that's dirty. Dirty. Oh, man. Okay. 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 So I think we Blistering Blade on this one. We Arsenal the Hunt Send? Or we just double send it? How much just... Can they disrupt us that badly with 2 cards? It could be another Leave No Witnesses. Maybe we're supposed to play both of these. Alright, he didn't block. Alright, let's just... Okay. Mara says to send both. Alright, we're gonna send both. No arsenaling, boys! We're gonna go. Alright. Hit him for 9. There we go. Take that. Ooh. Guys, that was basically Twinning Blade. But Draconic Dromai style Twinning Blade. Oh my god, that was good. Okay. 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 Oh, we have Tooth of the Dragon. Oh my goodness. I love not arsenaling things. Look at that. Oh, if I had Arsenal try to get 1 extra value, I would have got. Okay, so we're going to put this into Arsenal. We're going to Fire Vein, give it go again. Fire Vein, give it go again. Pursue. Seems great. Let's do that. No blocks. Draconic Twinning Blade, boys! Tall Dagger. Yeah, Tall Dagger. Tall Dagger hype. Alright, snapped it. Okay. Banish the Scar Tissue. Sure. Mark. Okay, but I'm not marked. Okay, so this could go to 4 is the issue, right? Because it could flick the dagger, which would mark me, giving this +1. That's annoying. Well, I think we're just supposed to take 3, banish this, right? Because our hand just converts so much damage, and I don't think Mario plays very well with so few cards. There's also a line where we use this in... no, this is the Chain Ender. Okay. I think we're just supposed to take this. He has to flick that knife. Because if he doesn't, then I don't have to discard a card, right? So he's forced to flick the knife. Okay. Yep, flick. Sure. Okay, so now we just say, sure, take 4. Has go again, but whatever. Banish this. And I think we could just maintain tempo and be fine, right? These are so dirty because these sidestep everything. This is so dirty. There's actually another line as well, like... well, this doesn't have go again, so we can also Tooth on the second one, break a fealty, make this Draconic. Also seems very good. We need a reminder text on Josh's Fang. You don't have an arsenal slot. This reverse New Horizons, right, guys? They could flick, but no blocks. Yep. Okay, over blocking again. So this is interesting. Okay, so they're going to become a random agent of chaos. I'm not marked, so it is literally random. Okay. All right, random. Which agent? Black Widow. Okay, I don't think you're going to get to keep any cards. So, all right, so we're going to Tooth of the Dragon. Sidestep this. Okay. Swing this other dagger. This basically feels like Ninja that plays on the reaction step more than a warrior. Yeah. It kind of does. It kind of does. It's very, very similar to Mara's list. This is basically Mara's list, just for the guy in chat asking. Okay, blocking 5, giving up flick knives as well. Very interesting. All right, we're gonna Tooth again, and this is gonna make him cry. Oh no, he is gonna cry. Break a fealty. Oh, if this was Snatch, that'd be so good. But it's not. But it's still good. It's gonna mark him. That could turn on Savor Bloodshed next turn. That'd be good. Oh boy. And he gave up. GG. Do we want a rematch? I think we want a little bit of variety in our games, so I'm just gonna say sorry and say no. Good game though. Okay, we did it. Look at this. Red, 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 red. Okay. Blue. Pretty good. Cool. Not as much value as I thought we were going to get, but it's very hard to get a lot of value against Assassin because they're always, like, banishing your stuff, so. Okay. Nice. Okay. Sure. That seemed pretty good. All right, for those of you just joining us, here's the deck list. Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. 3-card 14s are good, right? Yes, that seems to be the case. I really want 3 Pledge for the instant fealty, but I have 3 Proclaim in some lists. Pledge... Yeah, Pledge fealty I think is a 3 of. Although, when you draw a lot of them, you're sad. The only way to get rid of them is E-Strike and Crown, which I think is okay. I mean, it's not the worst. Okay. That game got some neurons in my brain firing. Very interesting. All right, let's play some more games. All right. We did get a bit lucky considering so many of our cards have built-in Arachne hate. Yes, that is true. You also got a lot of value from them overblocking, which Talishar doesn't count. Ah, that's true. Okay. All right, we're playing against Syndra. 90% chance this is net decked from the Calling Championship, which means Kabuto's not very good against that style. I think the game goes quickly. So if the game goes quickly, do you use the Flame Scale Furnace? I forgot what you wanted to do. All right, against Syndra, I don't know. I guess this and this. Oh, we already have 57 cards. Okay, we maybe just Shelter from the Storm. I don't know. You want to play a little bit slower against Syndra? Keep the Vespa. Bring in the D-Reacts. Okay, so the D-Reacts. I have a lot of D-Reacts. Okay. All right, so we want to kind of preserve life. Okay, well, let's try it this way. Okay, so we won't bring in these, and we'll keep with the vest, and we'll go like this. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right. Standard stuff. So again, main thing is we've got to watch the mask very carefully. How do we want to do this? Do we just want to get cards out of her deck? I think that's okay. There's a chance she plays some stuff that marks us on turn 0, but I think getting damage in might be better, right? So I think we just attack and pledge fealty and then attack and sisters. Oh, we have to pitch. Oh no, we have to pitch. Okay, hold on. This might be wrong. I forgot. If we have to pitch, then I think we just play pledge fealty pass. Right? Alright, I'm just going to play pledge fealty pass. And I think we're going to put sisters in the arsenal. Because Shelter in the hand gives us some play. Oh, we'll lose this if we don't do something. Oh, no. Oh, no, we played a Draconic card. Never mind. We're good. Okay. I remember what cards do, guys. All right, let's put sisters there. Ooh, we drew a rabble. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, we... Draconic Head Jab. All right, this card sucks. We don't have a use for it, so block. Okay, another card that we probably have to block. Well, feel like we have to block this, right? Like, it's just, you know, too much value. I think we'll use a D-React on this. I don't know. If we don't play a Draconic card, we're going to lose our field to issue. Maybe we're supposed to block here and here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to pitch Shelter and then play the sisters on this. I don't know. Maybe we actually... Oh, we're supposed to try to use Vest of the First Fist. That's what we're supposed to do. I remember now. I guess we're supposed to use our armor aggressively, right? Like, this is one of the few on-hits that matter, and we got to get our field T online. So I think... So normally, as a warrior player, we want to hold our armor as long as possible, but I feel like in this deck list, we're trying to jam our armor quickly. Because we don't want to give them free value with the kunai. I mean, they're going to get some, but we don't give them 2 free ones. Okay. I don't know if that's right or wrong. This is why I don't like sisters. Yes, you're right. It's being clunky. All right. Hopefully Oath hits. That's the main thing. I think that's what we're doing. Okay, so you flicked them. Sure. It's going to get them back. So this chain hit, right? I'm not 100% sure. Right? That's what this is showing, right? I'm just double checking. We'll put this on the comment chain just to Tasha doesn't type us out. No, it means draconic. I'm talking about this in the corner. This. I'm not sure. This is one of the things about Talishar. I'm like also streaming. Oh, this first one didn't hit. Okay, yeah. Okay. So this okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. We might need to block this to deny an MOM. We'll see. Block with Vest, cry. I mean, Vest doesn't have Blade Break. We can block with it all the time. Turns on Puncture, though. That's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so here we could Shelter, or we could just keep it in Arsenal. I think there's a chance we don't get a chance to use this. I think we'll just Shelter this, like as a D-React. Oh, we also are going to have to Arsenal the Rabble, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, we took a decent amount of damage that got both kunais back. That was an MOM trigger? What? I blocked the second attack. What? Okay, I don't know how he got that, but okay. All right, we're going to try to vest, hopefully, this turn. I don't know if this is the correct way to use it, but at least it's efficient. All right, so we can Sisters of Fire here because we did the thing. It looks like Syndra's just going to keep her whole hand. Makes sense. This is something I really need to get much more concrete on, is the MOM Flick Knives Kunai interactions. Flick Dagger keeps Chain Link alive for MOM. Watching Josh play Tasha is more fun than Fab itself. Dude, I'm like kind of a boomer when it comes to this tech stuff. Okay. Oath. Sure. Okay, so we have an issue with this hand. Mara's gonna yell at me again for the Sisters of Fire. Okay, so we might have to sink a card, try to look for a Draconic card, I think. See if we can find a good place to do that. All right, so I think we shelter just as a D-react, just to preserve life. This might be very hard to get to 3 fealty, because she's not marked right now. And we already used our vest. Okay, so let's block here. I think we send the Rabble away, just protect us against CNC. I don't know if they run CNC. I'm worried Sisters of Flame is a little clunky. Yes, this is literally 2 times and 2 turrets. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, do we sink the Rabble or the Sisters? That might not. Maybe we're supposed to sink the Sisters, actually. Because Rabble at least does something. Okay. This works. This is a Draconic card. We'll take it. Okay, so what does our turn look like? Is it just Rabble, E-Strike, play, Proclaim? So we keep... I don't know. I don't know if Syndra's built what 50 something reds, right? So the MOM trigger has to come from flicking things, right? I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, so this we want to block. Huh. Think we're just supposed to preserve a little bit of life, right? Because this is hit. That means we'd have to block whatever that is. So I don't know. I've only played against the Syndra deck literally once. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if I got this correct, so this 3rd chain link hit, this 4th chain link was blocked but flicked. If I don't block this, nothing happens, right? I really, really, really should figure out how this works. instead of asking my opponent how this works. Okay, I don't think our opponent knows either. So we'll just go. I presume because I blocked this attack, even though the dagger hit, it should be fine. Yeah, I see this too. I don't understand. This is 2 have hit? Is that what that means? This chain link hit even though I blocked? The dagger has hit, but the attack didn't hit, right? Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't have the armor to block it anyways, but I mean we could shelter just to stop. I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? Because this basically blocks 5, right? Because if they draw. Okay. Okay. The chain link extends. Flick knives counts as a hit to keep MOM chain link active, but the daggers themselves don't trigger the draw. You still have to land. Okay. That is okay, Sebastian just laid it out. Okay. That's kind of confusing. Okay. The type that hits only matters for the MOM draw. Okay. Gonna have to get this nailed into my head correctly. Okay, so... Okay, so we're just supposed to rabble, not flip. That's all you got, and then we're good, right? We revealed March of Loyalty, so we're good. Live Josh MOM reaction, yep. It doesn't look for the attack, it looks for the hits on a given chain. Oh my god, you guys are just... There's too much information now. I'm just gonna have to get used to the patterns, I guess. Okay, so instant speed mark, which means we don't lose our fealties, we generate another fealty, and we just pass. Okay. So we need this 3rd fealty pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Okay, so our turn is just sending a March of Loyalty, I think. Okay, so we're going to look for something to den, but I don't know if we can. There's not a lot of Syndra stuff that gets buffed other than Lava Burst. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're just supposed to take this. I think we're going to be given enough opportunities to block later. Okay, so we're going to get a chance to den, which is great. Alright, so I think we block with March and we'll Arsenal this. Or we could block with it. That's totally fine too. Okay, so because he didn't flick this chain link, this was like a real blocked chain. Okay. The next Draconic attack, this combat chain gets +1. Okay. Well, he didn't do that. So... I think we need to block just in case he arsenals this, but... Oh, yeah, this is the end of his turn. Okay, so... Which one do we want in our arsenal? Probably the den, right? Because we still need to generate one more fealty. He could dragon... No, he can't. He played 2 generics. Okay. I guess when they use Blood Splattered Vest, that's when they're going to dragon. I think. I don't know. We've got to figure out how this Syndra deck likes to attack. Okay, we're just going to play this out. This is our illuminate, I guess. Syndra is literally a 5 intellect hero. Yes. Make sure you play the Draconic card to keep the fealty. Yep. March of Loyalty. DM's favorite art. Okay, hopefully we get a chance to use this. Oh, we drew some smoke outs. Okay. All right. I mean, this can work. This is not a red card. Oh my god. Okay. Yellow brand of Cinderclaw. Sure, you hit. I wish I drew That's All You Got it this time. That's All You Got it may not actually be good. The weapons aren't actually coming in. She's never pitching for these. All right, so we're going to smoke out this, obviously. Mark the hero. Okay. Now, if Oath of Loyalty hits, then... well, I think we have to keep the smoke out just in case this doesn't hit. Right? So I think we clear our arsenal, and then we keep this, and we can pitch it if we need to. But if Oath of Loyalty hits, then we're good. Okay, there's the Mark of Retribution. Okay. That's a good card. Well, he's already marked, so playing this here is fine. We would lose value if we blocked later, so... Okay, so the kunais are going to come in, and then going to refresh the kunais. I presume this was going to happen. Hopefully, this Syndra sends the Arsenal card at me, so then I'm more confident this is going to hit. This actually could get very annoying if this is an attack, because that's an MOM trigger. Okay. We may need to block whatever this is with this. He took a resource as well. That's not good. Oh, this Mask of Momentum is so damn annoying. Okay, I was supposed... I messed up. No. I might have messed up. Alright, are we supposed to block? I think we're supposed to block, right? It just denies value and then said Oath. That's annoying. This here is really annoying. Holy shit. Okay, I think eventually I will learn how to defend properly, and then things will be fine. But right now, I don't think I'm defending properly. Okay, flick. So this is not a MOM draw, right? Because the attack was blocked. So this chain link hit, this chain link hit. This chain link, the physical's not hitting, but the dagger's hitting. Or am I stupid and this is an MOM trigger? Oh, God. It was not. Okay, good. Okay. This is very slow for us to turn on. That's the issue right now. Okay, we are online now, though. Okay, so we have 3 fealty. We're good. We got a 1-card 5 there. Nice. I'm surprised the Syndra didn't block that. That's basically like getting double from the boots. Okay, I mean, this hand is good. But does it outrace Syndra? I don't know. The key is that you have to deny MOM. That's really the key right now. You have to understand when to block, basically. Okay, so I mean, this is we can't mark, so this card is worth 2 on offense, 2 on defense. So I think we're just supposed to take 4 here. Just don't die to this 5-card hand. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. On hit mark, so I think we're supposed to block. I think we're just supposed to block with this card. We lose a value, but I think it's fine. Okay, so flick happened. So now that means this chain link stayed alive. Okay, so the next attack we need to block. Okay, we're probably just holding on to the Tooth of the Dragon at this point. This hero is super aggressive. Jesus. Okay, bought back the daggers. Sure. Hopefully this last card is not too bad for us. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're going to get a little value here. It's really hard to deny it when she can flick the first time you try to block out. Also, so many of her attacks can come in at breakpoints. Yes. I think this here is basically require perfect blocking, which is going to take some time to learn. She literally has not blocked anything I've done this game. Which means this game is really testing my defense more than anything. Okay, that's not good. We're probably going to take a giant round of damage this turn. Okay, we got another tooth, so we're going to have to keep that. Block with these. We have 8 block in our hand. Very likely we take 8 damage this turn. Oh boy. Alright, this first one we're supposed to let hit. The second one we're supposed to block, then they'll flick, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see the pattern now. So now this one we have to block. We have a piece of armor left for that. And if I block this, can't flick again, so we're safe. Okay. Right. Still 2 cards. Oh boy. That's not good. Yep, just gonna take this. I think this game was lost when I let MOM hit twice. Because I didn't understand the the mechanics, but now I understand the mechanics. Alright, gonna chip back. Unless we draw a shelter, I think we're really screwed. Ooh. Ow, going to 1. This is basically Brody's list, right, guys? I haven't really looked at it, but this is basically copycat, right? Of the list. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to die to this. Okay, so blood splattered vest kind of acting like Achilles accelerator. Okay, okay. Okay, good game. Shelter is the answer. Yeah, shelter would be very, very helpful. You used all 3 shelters this game. I believe maybe it was only 2 or close to it. Yeah. GG. Thanks for the game. I am. All right. Opponent says thanks for the game and that they're a big fan. Okay. Okay. I feel like I learned something at the very least. I don't really think the deck did poorly that game. I think it's just Syndra doing ridiculously well. The new instant, the one that blocks one, blocks one, blocks one. Is that worth it? So funny that nowadays you lose a game making 15 value per turn. Yeah. Jacob Bao took it to Battle Hardened top 2 as well. Okay, so that Syndra list did really well in Memphis. Okay. Looks like LSS needs the Unbound Crown of Seeds. I don't know. Can we cut Sisters of Fire now? Yes, Mara. All right, all right, all right. What 2 cards do you want to put in? I'll let you choose. All right, so we'll move the Sisters of Fire to the maybe. They can remain over here for now. What 2 cards do you want to try? Oh, you're a Redline. Yes, we are as Redline as it gets. This is still the cool thing about Fang. He's competitive into the field. Mara has no sisters in her list. That was me being a warrior. If you struggle into new and Syndra, Calming Breeze can help. Well, what's really helps is understanding how to block properly. You want to put Blistering Blade and Rabble, Omar? Fire and Brimstone? That is my favorite card of the set. Mainly because this card is LSS admitting that they're deathly afraid of Lumina. Could add Rabble back in or possibly Sworn Vengeance. All right, let's play around with Sworn Vengeance. Why not? Why not? This looks pretty good. All right, so we'll add 2 Sworn Vengeance in. We took out the 2 sisters, put them over here in timeout. All right. Yeah, this looks fine. All right, let's give this another go. Reiner. All right. Always want to go first against Reiner. You take too much damage if that's the case. All right. Kabuto. God tier gets Reiner. This thing's real good. The first Blood Rush spell they play, we just block with this. Extract a ton of value. All right. Well, they do run Pulping, so I kind of want to have some D-Reacts. Very high chance that their stuff is higher than their base. So I kind of like this. Add these 6. Feels about right. You don't hate Fire and Brimstone. It's just really bad in the list when we're not online. Yeah, it's just blocking for 3 at that point. Or getting arsenaled, I guess, for when we do turn online. Sworn Vengeance. Yeah, you like that? We're playing it. Big Chungus. Who's Big Chungus? Is this a well-known player? I feel like I've run into Big Chungus before. Okay. This that Mad Lad Reiner list from Memphis? No, that's Eugene. I literally know who. Yeah, Eugene doesn't run Tunic, so there's that. Okay. I don't want to get Reckless Swung on turn 0, so I think we're just gonna Pledge Fealty pass. Yeah. Pledge fealty. Arsenal, guess oath is probably I think the Searing Gaze might be a little bit better. Okay, this hand is not bad. Oh, turn 0 Blood Rush Bellow. Here we go. Big Chungus is a local to me that's been on Reinhardt since the game started. Okay, so we're playing against an expert. Okay. We could block the headpiece to block this, but I kind of want to use this on a 5-card Blood Rush Bellow turn, because then they're extremely likely to use their other claw. So I think we're just supposed to take this. So we could go Oath. If that hits, we can Fire Vein here. We only have we have two attack reactions, but this is not draconic. So actually we probably can't play this card out. I think we'll just block with it. But I guess we don't need to block with it now. Maybe there's something more annoying later. But we may not get a chance to block with it. That's the issue. For example, that. Okay. So he just put the Searing Gaze into there. And now if we don't block this out, we lose our Searing Gaze. Which means we have to give him all the cards and then literally pitch this, swing, play this to maintain our fealty. That seems awful. Huh. I think we're supposed to Oath, break, and then we could. I don't think we need this card, period. I don't think we need this card either. I think this is probably the best block. I don't love it though. But I want my card back. Alright, we got our card back. Okay, so we'll pitch the Scar Tissue, Fire Vein. Or we could Vest now. That might actually be better, right? We really want to get online. That's our top priority. So we'll swing. Searing Gaze on hit mark, which is good. Swing. We'll just Arsenal Scar Tissue. Okay. Savage Feast, discarded Swing Big. Seems good. So, depending on what he drew, this could be a claw. Could be playing this. We don't have Go Again very easily here. Oh, boy. Okay, this hand is very awkward. How are we supposed to do this? Maybe we're supposed to block play the Blaze Headlong. That might be correct. Ugh. That doesn't seem good. Hopefully this is not send packing a Command and Conquer. That'd be very annoying. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Reiner. All right. Well, we had to discard our arsenal because that's how the game works. All right. We'll get to keep our fealty around, but this is kind of disruptive. This looks very similar to Eugene's list, actually. Other than the tunic. Okay, we got a second fealty, which is good. Okay. Smashback. Pack hunt. Hopefully it intimidates for the Drakai. That's actually the one we do. Or one of these middle ones. This actually doesn't really matter. Now, obviously, if this is pummel, this is going to be really bad. So, if this is pummel, we lose all our fealties, actually. Because we're going to lose both these cards. We can't play this. That'd be pretty bad. The alternative is we just take 3 damage that we don't have to take. Which doesn't feel good. Alright, let's take a risk. Hopefully there's no pummel. Looks like there's not. Thank God. Alright, we're going to play for the Drakai. Oh! Oh, he had an action point floaty. Oh. Ow. Alright, swing big. Gonna hurt a lot. Jesus. Okay, for the Drakai. Okay, we really need to get our fealty online. We didn't draw any pledge fealties. A little unlucky there. If you don't want it to be CNC, it's always CNC. Yep. Can't you just AFK for 10 minutes and ignore the pummel? That is a line that some players would take. All right. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Guys, Reinhardt is not a bad deck. This deck doesn't block very well. I get disrupted so much worse than all the other warrior decks I play. Oh my God, this Hudson's gone. All right, so what are we doing with our turn? I mean, we just have to take this. There's both CNCs hit true. Ugh, ew. Send a red card at me, please. Looks like he's not going to. So what's our turn? Rabble swing. Pitching this. Affirm. We need a second. Okay, hold on. I don't know. We have to hope this is a red card that we can defend with the smoke at, I think. This Reinhardt deck is so disruptive now. They printed Splatter Skull, Send Packing, Command and Conquer. Jesus. When this hits a hero, choose a face down card in their banished zone. Okay, so we can't let that happen. All right, so I think we just have to rabble, make a draconic rabble, I guess. That feels bad. could also pitch the rabble. That might be better if we could, if he's marked. Okay, so am I supposed to rabble, hope it hits? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, right, he has flesh bag. There was no good way to do that. This guy is kicking our ass. Well, we just lose all our fealty as well because of this. Oh my god. Good game. Holy crap. GG. This game's over. I just supposed to block out? If I get hit by this, I can't keep fealty. This card's brutal against Fang and Syndra. Ow. Should have played Oath then Rabble. I think I'm just supposed to block with everything and just play the Pledge Fealty. I don't think this... I think we have to let him get greedy with a Scab Skin line. Fealty is play a Draconic or make a Fealty. But... So I could have gotten hit by it and then just... Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay, so I lost 2 value there. Although I don't know if that really is going to matter. Okay, we'll lose our March of Loyalty if this hits, so I guess we have to block. Okay, he drew a bunch of reds, which is good. We just used our Kabuto as an expensive Iron Rot. That's bad. All right. Somewhat incentivized to block this. Because if he doesn't, this gets go again. Although I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Should we... I think we should just play this out to get a no block out of our hand. Okay. Okay, we're kind of grinding here. We're doing the same thing as last turn. Okay. Feels like Fang is missing a few zero-cost Draconic attack actions. Yes, that's because he wasn't in Uprising. Oof, sink below. That's good. All right, just going to play out proclaim vengeance. Be sad. Okay, that's 2 turns of IP penalties. That's not good. Okay. Okay, so we double den. And E-Strike, bottom a card, put this into Arsenal. I mean, we're grinding. We're grinding. Haven't seen a pulping from him either. So that might have been wrong to not... to not put a D-React in Arsenal. Uh-oh, he just decided to take 7. That's not good. Ugh. This hand's bad because we can't keep our fealty because unless we pitch. That's the bad thing about this hand. We're just dead on this turn, I think. I'm actually... well, we got our fealty reset, but... I guess that's the main thing, is you can never get your fealty reset. I mean, we're just mega dead here. If you're going red line, wouldn't you want to consider Tome of the Imperial Flame? I think without the Ash generation, like, there's really no point in doing that. All right, good game, Mr. Chungus. Well, you can't get your fealty reset and hope to win, I think. Okay, learning. I'm not sure what I could have done better that game. I also agree with chat. There's like one card missing. There's like one card that's not here. Like a Draconic Go Again attack. But there's not many. Ninja has all of them. Warrior really doesn't have that as part of their wheelhouse. Like, in terms of starters, you know, Blaze Headlong probably would synergize well with, like, Sworn Vengeance type of effects. There aren't any, like, Draconic non-attack actions, though. That are... I guess we could just play a Warrior attack action, is fine. Inflame. I think you just got to be not afraid to take some damage. In your early game, nothing else matters nearly as much as getting online. Sure. Yeah, I think I have the wrong mindset for this deck. Gotta teach Josh how to be aggro. Oh, man, this is... That's like 4 years of mid-ranging you're gonna have to beat out of me. Alright, let's try again. See if we can do better. Feels like this hero is get through fealty by turn 2 or 3 or bust, and bust is just bleeding slow. I agree. Okay, we got Mr. Damien. I know who this is. Well, Kabuto's useless against that hero, so we'll just run that. I think we need more armor, right, against Prism? Gonna have to take off his dinner time. All right, thanks for joining. I'll see you later. Good luck with the rest of the games. I'll try my best. Okay, so I think we want more armor against Prism, so I'm gonna bring in that. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I don't know how we're going to... Maybe we just have to race. I don't know. All right. How are we going to stop all those on hits? I don't know. These don't block at a breakpoint. These don't do that either. I think we're just racing. I'm not exactly sure if this is right. This is probably a bad matchup because we don't have very many. We literally don't have any poppers. Like, this is going to be real rough, I think. Well, we have two of the things, which is good, but they're not good on turn 0. Mm-hmm. God damn it. Well, that's 2 of our breakpoint D-reacts gone. All right. Jesus. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't have a attack action with Go again, so we couldn't use Vest there. But I think this is okay. Yeah, we might as well play this here. Mark them, which I think is good. Mm-hmm. All right, blocking all of the heralds is going to be tough. If not near impossible. All right, so the hero is marked, but it's going to be very difficult. This matchup seems so hard. Every warrior really struggles against Prism other than Bolton, but this seems especially hard because you don't block well. I think you're not supposed to let the first attack hit, just in general. That's the rule. She doesn't have that much armor either. That might be... Might be correct to use a D-react here. It's already marked. Mm-hmm. Very, very, very annoying. I think we just have to let this one hit. I think we play Tooth into March. There's no alternative here, right? Okay, Prism activation. Gonna grab Figment of Erudition. All right, Tooth into March. Arsenal this. Or if this hits, we could Vest and then start getting this thing going. This is actually kind of annoying. I felt that GD in my soul. What? I think Bolton beats Prism pretty badly now. Yes. Is Kasai good into Prism? I'm not sure. Hello, Mansant. Nice to see you here. Okay, is he gonna make a shield or what? He's just letting this hit. Okay, then the mark will fall off. So we can Vest, and then we can keep going and remark. Maybe get a second fealty, which is nice. All right, so we'll blow up Vest. Get our 2 resources. Okay, get Go again because we made a fealty, which is nice. We'll swing. We'll Searing Gaze, and then we'll swing. All right. Okay, this is now marked. Okay, swing. If this hits, we get a second fealty, which is nice. So now a lot of cards that we draw will turn us on, which is nice. Good job over the weekend, man. The stream was really, 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 really good. Ooh, no, 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 no. This is bad. This is not a good hand. All right, we're gonna have to crown one of these away, I think. Here, here, here. And hopefully we crown into something useful. Okay. I mean, it allows us to use our hand at least. Okay. Okay, we could rabble into Draconic. Well, we don't have to Draconic Snatch. We could just Proclaim Vengeance at the end. Ooh, okay. Actually, we have some interesting plays because this is... Yeah, so we can rabble, hope we don't hit our... I think our deck is all red, so actually we know this was 4. Okay, so I Proclaim Vengeance here. On hit, this will cause our daggers to be free, which is nice. Also incentivizes him to use his D-Reactor flip this right now, which means this is more likely to hit, which is nice. So I think from Damien's point of view, this is an attack react. And if he stops this, then yeah. All right, gonna use Halo. This means this play is very, very important. Gonna put Herald of Tenacity into the soul. Okay. This turns on Empyrean Rapture. My bags got lost in Charlotte. No! How did that happen? Like the airline lost them? Is that what happened? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We traded Amara for an Ethan. Yeah, Amara just got off. Okay, so what happened here? Grabbed Figment of War. Okay, I don't know what this changes. Okay, gonna activate Prism. Flip Bolana. Okay, so Bolana's gonna take this, I presume. Okay. So yes, denying me the third fealty, but this is gonna be quite annoying, I think, for him. Yeah, this is very, very, very annoying. They're supposedly getting shipped to me, I trust. Okay, all right. No streams for a while, so thank God. Okay. He really doesn't want this to hit, so he's going to pitch a whole nother card. Okay. So we're going to have some breathing room. But if we draw like a... Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. All right. How are we doing this? Hunt, pitch, and then affirm, right? That's what we're doing? Oh, no. I don't like Herald of Erudition. Oh, well. Sure. Draw 2 cards. Go to Soul. Without 7 power cards, you don't defend this deck very efficiently. So much for breathing room? No, not much breathing room at all. He flipped Soraya off 1 card. Ugh. Drew another 2 cards, sure. I mean, we got to keep this hand. This is our ticket to getting 3 fealty. The last 3 games, we have not drawn pledge fealty before we were turned on. That feels bad. All right, I mean, we're just supposed to take this. It feels bad, but we got to do it. I don't think we're going to get a 3rd fealty this turn. Yeah, I don't think we're actually getting a third fealty. Well, at least we can kill the Soraya. Like, okay. Presume gonna lose the Soraya. Okay. Lost the Soraya. Good for us. Swing, pitching. We really don't want to not to do that, but it is what it is. Firm Loyalty, gonna give us our next Draconic, which is great. Also gonna hit, which is gonna cause this to go again. Which is good. Oh, nope, never mind, did not hit. So this is free. This is go. This we've generated a fealty this turn, so this is go again. Okay. So 4 into 1. Let's go. Josh is still streaming. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, 10:30. Okay. I mean, it's been going 2.5 hours. I want to believe Redline Fang has legs. Me too. I would love for this to actually be a deck. But it currently looks like the other heroes in this set are a little bit more powerful. All right, so we got another fealty. Okay, which means we can swing this, obviously. Okay, so now we're turned on. The issue is that there's 2 Figments on the board and a card in Soul, but he doesn't have Halo, so there's that. Pitch, Light of Soul. Gonna put another card in the Soul. Has 2 cards in Soul. Okay. Okay. So we can literally use our whole hand. So I think we're not supposed to block. That's the parting words of Mara. She told me to not block as much as I am. As I was. Alright, 4 Figments out. That's pretty bad. Flips Soraya, or no, Aegis. Okay. I mean, we just have to keep this hand, right? It's just too good. Played Pierce Reality. Okay, we're going to have to take care of the Pierce Reality at the end. Okay, so let's go Oath of Loyalty to start. Targeting Prism. Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay, so now we have an extra 2 fealty, so we could turn both of these into Draconic cards. So the hero's not marked, but we can mark them with Scar Tissue. So I think that's the play. We swing this, we make this Draconic. Savor Bloodshed swing. And then oh, nope. Nope, that would actually Oh, okay. Never mind. This works. We go like this. Because it doesn't it says the next time, right? Not the next dagger attack. Okay, swing at Prism. This card draw could be huge, actually. But I mean, Prism can awaken a Figment as a D-react, basically. So we're supposed to turn this into, if we play Affirm Loyalty, we can play Scar Tissue on the next attack. And then get the card draw, which is fine. We can also make it Draconic because we have an extra fealty now. Or we don't have to, actually. This Pierce Reality is going to be really annoying. Oh, I might have did that in the wrong order. Because it's not marked. He wasn't marked. I don't think I had enough fealty to do either play. I'm not sure. God, this is annoying. This Pierce Reality is so good against decks that can't just clear it. This is one giant issue with Illusionist, is that it bullies the crap out of certain heroes. I mean, I have 6 block in hand. What am I supposed to do? I don't think there's anything that we can do from here. I think we just lose. Yep, Angelic Wrath. Sure, good game. Huh. Again, I don't think there was. Well, I think this deck just bullies the shit out of. Like we literally have 0 poppers. Our deck doesn't block well. I think that's just a recipe for a disaster against Prism. We're also not as fast as the decks that have no poppers and have low defense. Because we can't clear Spectra efficiently. We don't have poppers. Yeah. Tough. Dagger Affirm plus Mark card was the play, then Savor second Dagger. Yeah, I feel like I really messed up that last turn. But I don't know. Dagger, Affirm Loyalty. Oh, I was supposed to double attack react on the first attack. That would have... Okay, sure. I'm willing to play bar for that one. No. I gotta take responsibility for my own losses. That matchup is indeed very butts. Yeah. All right, let's try this one more time. I feel like I'm learning more about this deck style at the very least. Something doesn't feel complete about this hero. I'm getting that vibe. Now that I've played quite a few games of Fang. Something's kind of odd. All right. Bingo. Yeah. Jarl. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can implement any good flame skill furnace lines. Okay. How are we supposed to deal with Jarl? I'm not actually sure. Am I supposed to bring in 3 blues? Bring in a D-React? Maybe I'm just supposed to mark him with this. That might be the best. All right, let's see if this... Let's see what happens when we play literally 60 reds against Jarl. All right, guys, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. I think we're supposed to use some of these scar tissues, right? Double scar tissue and then arsenal. Seems reasonable. If he blocks for 6, then that's fine. All right, just play like that. Hope he doesn't have a direct. He does not. Sweet, double marked. Okay, we'll arsenal the Blaze Headbone. Okay. Frostfang. That's awfully annoying. All right. So it could block. I mean, I think we just block here and then, right? Don't pummel me on the first turn, bro. No! Well, at least we're going to get to mark him again, right, guys? This is really bad. Okay, so we're going to have to discard to pummel. We're going to have to pay or discard to Frostfang. Okay, so we're just going to have to get rid of both of these. Goodbye, Tooth of the Dragon. Goodbye, Tooth of the Dragon. And go, Blaze Hodlong. Get me a fealty token. Just don't discard. That is a a thing that could be done. All right, looks like we're gonna get a. Okay, we got one fealty. All right. All right. Just a hammer. Okay, how are we doing to do this? Sworn Vengeance, Blaze Hedgehog. Pursue, right? Oh no, wait, sorry. Sworn Vengeance, Blaze Headlong, Dagger. Give it go again. Pursue. So we have to pitch this. So we need all of our cards. Okay. Sure. Take 4. We get destroyed by stalagmite here. Oh no. Guys, I could predict what bad things are gonna happen. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I could do something here. I could double pitch after I get the frostbite to furnace and then gain resources. So that might be the play. Okay. All right. We have a frostbite. So this would generate us 2 resources, but what can we do with 2 resources? Nothing. So I think we just pursue pitching this. Parcel this. Seems reasonable. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. I was probably supposed to pitch this, right? Because if he lets this hit, I could have gotten a fealty. Oops. Yeah, that was incorrect. Although having a D, because he's likely to keep his whole hand, having a direct in Arsenal does feel nice. Looks like he's trying to keep his whole hand. Which means I'm probably going to get pummeled. Feel sorry, but also grateful this event occurred. Now everyone will remember the trigger. Yeah. That is a way to think about it. Do we not have Pledge Fealty in our deck? Where is that card? All right, so very likely there's a pummel here. All right, so if we have to discard the pummel, we have to discard this. We get 2 cards. Is there any world where we can block enough? I don't think so. This deck is fragile to disruption. How are we supposed to do this? We're just supposed to Draconic E-Strike? I don't even know. I don't know. Well, I know we're not supposed to block this. That's the start. Oh, okay. I just have to discard one card? Mm-hmm. So I could have furnace here, right? I could pitch 2 into the. So let's go back slightly. Oh, we need to go back. Okay, looks like we can't go back. I needed to do that. I needed to use the furnace earlier. All right, let's just discard a card. And we'll play a Draconic E-Strike, I think is the play. Or we could Tooth and Sworn Vengeance swing. That might be better. Why not? Let's do it that way. Oh, no, that requires 2 resources. All right, well, our fealty generation is really slow, but whatever. Frostfang really annoying. Winter's Bite. Oh my god. Double Winter's Bite. Well, at least this is 4 go again because he's marked. So there's that. Okay, sink from hand. Really denying me the fealty. CLV has got to be the worst thing ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Well, if we furnace pitching these 2, we'll get 3 resources. Does that do anything? I don't think so. I don't think furnace bails us out here. Guy's really denying me fealty. Jesus. Turn 6, still on 0. Old. That's not good. Well, he has CLV. The issue is that this doesn't... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're actually okay. I'm gonna have to pitch for the smoke out. Okay, D-React and Arsenal does save us there, which is nice. CLV goes away, thank God. I presume he's not going to let us hit him. So this is another breakpoint, which is nice. If we couldn't do it the other way around. Oh, nice. Okay, in that case, I think we save this, right? So you redline Fang and sideboard all blues and yellows to avoid this matchup. Yep. Well, I don't know what to do about this matchup, to be honest. There's something very that I do kind of incorrectly when I'm streaming. I create the games on Talishar, which causes people to choose the matchup and or stream snipe me. So there is a little bit of pain involved when I stream on Talishar. I probably should be joining games or practicing with my teammates. That's probably a better way to do it. All right, Jarl. All right, +3 on hit frostbite. Okay. Gonna fuse this. It is fused. Ouch. 11 dominate on hit frostbite. Okay. Okay. So if I pitch 2 cards into Furnace, I'll get 2 resources. So I think that's the... It's okay. And I think we're just supposed to take 11, right? Like, we have this combo in our hand. Yeah. Take 11. Stalagmite's gonna screw us so hard this turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I have to play this card, pitching the... Okay. Alternatively, I could play... It's the same thing. It is the same thing. Na, 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 na. Okay, we pledge fealty. Give this go again. Seems good. Okay. That worked. Now what is the question? There's no good solution because we only have 2 fealty. This might cause him to block with the stalagmite. So let's do it. Hey, I still remember how Oldims like to block. Great. Perfect. We weren't going to do anything with that resource anyways. Well, that felt good. We did it. We did something. Uh-oh. This is not a good hand. Okay, so he just blew up my boots. Okay, that's what he did. This hand is not good. This hand is really not good. Okay, so we savor. I mean, we didn't play a Draconic card. Oh, we did. We did just play a Draconic card. Okay. Okay, put D-React in Arsenal, I guess. Seems reasonable. Well, there's a Pledge Fealty, thank goodness. And the Stalagmite's gone, which is good. So now we're only soft to Blizzard, which is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna put a stream delay on the stream. I'm just gonna if people find me on Talishar, it's fine. Whatever. Okay, so we did just get all the tempo, which is good. So we pledge fealty now. And dagger. And then blistering blade swing. Do we want an extra fealty or do we want an extra damage is the question. Am I supposed to E-strike here? I think I am, right? E-strike 7, or could E-strike 5 into 1. So obviously E-strike power is better here. Because I can't utilize this last card. Okay. We're trying to make this close, but now we lost our leg slot, so now every frostbite is like brutal. There's an Okinold. Oh god. Alright, revealed. Crumble to eternities. 9 dominate. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are all 2 blocks. So literally, if we do this, this, and one of these, we stay alive. Okay. Sure. Don't pummel. Don't pummel us from Arsenal. Please. All right, so we successfully stopped the second Okinold, which is good. So I think we'll just affirm loyalty once. On this one. I think it's fine to have an arsenal. CLV. That's really bad. Hmm. So we need to pitch two things. And then an attack react is going to cost the third thing. So we're going to have to pitch all three of these to swing and then Blistering Blade. This is real rough. This matchup seems real rough. All right, at least we get to keep our fealties. There's Terra Sunder. Oh boy. Terra Sunder Icequake. That's real bad. I think we literally cannot keep our fealties now. Right? Like, we have to take this. I guess we might just have to play the fealty, right? All right, we choose 2 cards to discard from this, right? And then CLV is not going to stay around. So I have to... Oh my god. Literally have to pitch 2 cards to swing and then play this. That's the only way to do this. Okay, so we lose 2 cards either way. So our worst 2 cards are this and... I mean, probably this. Okay. So we have to pitch both of these. Jesus. If he gives me a frostbite, I just lose the game here. Oh boy. Bolton video when? I mean, Bolton didn't change very much. I mean, he just got Warcry Balana. Like, what's there to talk about Bolton other than he can't use his combo anymore because the Warriors got Kabuto? All right. I'm actually baffled that we were able to keep the game this close with 60 reds against a ice deck. We'll see who can do better in the late game here, though. Imposing Visage, searching CLV, of course. Okay. Okay. We literally don't have an attack react, so that's awful. All right, we gotta pitch this. Swing, pitch this. Oh, sorry, we gotta go all the way back. Sorry. Let's go back to the beginning of the turn. We have to pop this. Pitch. This. Pitch. This. Pitch. Jesus. We need an attack react so bad. We don't have enough attack reacts. Oh my god. We need an attack react so badly. Could block here, here, here. And just send this. That preserves our health at the very least. Or we could block E-Strike 7, that's Draconic. That's also fine. That's more damage. Then we take 2. Block, block, block. Send this for 4. Or we send this for 7. Do we want to take 2 or send 3 extra is the question. And we'd also have to go down to 3 fealty, which might be an issue. Let's just play a little bit patiently. Oh shit. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry. Sorry. I'm under CLV. I have to E-Strike and sink this. There's no other option. Draw card is technically 1 extra value. Plus, he's going to lose value if he blocks the 2 cards. So maybe we'll draw a card instead. Sure, that's fine in the arsenal. We need an attack react really badly. Come on. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, we just lose here. Uh, 9 dominate. Yep, GG. All right, good game, Oldham. I mean, Jarl. Well, 8 value per turn is definitely not where you want to be. We were not turned on until like turn 10 or 11. That's just so brutal. Stalagmite is just holy crap against this deck. Okay. All right. Okay, well, we played a lot of games. We did not win a lot of games tonight. This deck, things have to go very smoothly for you. And there's definitely a lot of heroes in the metagame that prey on this deck quite a bit. Like, I think you're really boned against Illusionist. You're really boned against Ice. You're screwed against Kano. Syndra outvalues you. I don't know what you're picking on with this list and this hero. This is I don't know. I feel like the ratios may be slightly off as well, but I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. The blue-based Fang is much more stable, I feel. I don't know. There's something's off. I don't know. It's good into mid-range. Yes, that's basically it. Let's go back to Hatchet Fang. That might be the play to do it. Quicksilver Fang. I think the Draconic, like, you need your weapons to be Draconic. Let's be honest, we betrayed Glint the Quicksilver, and that lost us lots of games. That could be it. Too slow to hang with the aggro decks, too fragile to stand against the disruptive decks, yes. This deck can stand and fight against Hatchet Dory. That's about it. Vigor is just too good for Fang. Yeah, the last list I had was able to cycle the Vigor tokens after they turned on, which allowed us to play some one-cost stuff, which is interesting. I'm not sure what to think. Flurry stance is more approachable with Quicksilvers. Yeah, I think LSS literally mathed out all the combos and made them non-viable, to be honest. If you look at the math of all the agility stance, flurry stance, power stance, like this just does not make mathematical sense to be playing that. Warrior's just worse ninja. You're not entirely wrong. But yeah. Okay. Well, I would say that this is I feel like we're still looking for the Fang deck, if it exists. It may not exist. I feel like Grains of Bloodspill is semi-important. Also, I'm pretty certain that blues are important. That is the conclusion I've come to, that blues are important in Fang because you need them in the first half of the game, and then the second half of the game you just block with them. And if they're 3 blocks, which all the blues are 3 blocks, then you're less likely to get messed up by disruption. I played around with the combo and then realized it was a little bit less than the Aurora numbers. Oh no. That's not good. There's way more risk. Yeah. I think you have to play Fang more mid-range, but he's just worse than Dory or Kasai because he has no scaling up or big blowout turns except that one legendary combo card. Yes. One cost warrior action next attack is +3. You may wager a card drawn. Wager a card draw. I like that idea. Let's do it. But doesn't that mean they can overblock by 3 for free? Your next attack is +3. You may wager a card discarded. But then, if you have no cards to discard, isn't that imbalance? That sounds like Codex. I mean, that sounds pretty good. You wager that you could hit them. If you fail, oh, I had no cards in hand. You're trying out Sash of Sandakai. Oh, that's an old school card. Okay. With 6 blues in the deck. Okay. I feel like Jarl's going to be a big meta contender this season. I also think he's going to be pretty strong. Is it worth playing Switch Bolton or just Raiden? I think I'd just go pure Raiden at this point. If you can't pay for the wager, you're in debt. Debt mechanic. Blood debt. I think Olympia deserves a card that's good. I think he deserves like 6 cards that are good. How's your blue Fang deck currently set up? It's basically Hatchet Dory with daggers. Fang needs the Dynamos and Blue Base. I think the red line lists are pretty coped, to be honest. Well, I do think Dynamos are strong. I don't think the numbers really work if you're not resetting Dynamos. That's just 1 extra value return. Olympia's react is so good. His headpiece is good. His ability to buy back equipment is nice. Yes, 3 nice things doesn't make a deck, though. Maybe Fang is secretly a banana lover. Maybe you're supposed to build him yellow line. I don't know. Maybe he's actually a light hero in disguise. Warrior attack reactions that cost gold. I'd love that. LSS is super scared of warriors because the weapons are on board at all times and they can never be too good because they'd be too consistent. I think they just don't know how to. I I just have too many thoughts at this point. I gotta make them into a video. I think they could explore some more design spaces. Let's just put it that way. And we'll see what they do in the coming sets. But it feels like this set. I don't know. Maybe someone at LSS plays WoW and constantly gets wrecked by warriors in PvP. Pretty good. They do have high DPS and they stick on you like glue. I think Fang's ideal endgame state is finding a way to block 3, keep her react, reset dynamos. Yeah, that's the way you constantly squeeze out the most value, for sure. I forgot my yellow sink belows in the Fang deck. Fixes your bad hands and blocks 3, pitches for exactly 2 daggers. Might be onto something. I was excited for Fang, but I was also realistic with how they make warriors. I think out of the new heroes from Hunted, I'm pretty sure in week 1, Fang is going to win the least RTNs. Mario and Syndra are strong. Slipney is difficult to play, but strong. And I think Fang is very mid. Very fun. It's very possible we still haven't found the right build, but I don't know. All right. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it a day here. If you guys are going to RTNs, good luck. If you're playing Warrior, may Solano bless your sword, axe, dagger, two-handed axe, two-handed sword as you go into battle. Fang's gonna lose versus Viserai, which is why I'm not gonna play him until yellows. Sure, that sounds. I mean, Viserai is bad for all the warriors. The set breathed life into New too because she needed the help. Yes, New was falling a little bit behind the other Mistveil heroes in terms of LL points and really needed the help. So, yeah. Gonna play Vincent, but you're gonna be playing Fang until skirmish for RTN. Fair enough. All right, guys, this has been Josh Lau with TheCardGuyz. Thank you so much for watching tonight's stream. Good luck in your RTNs. See you next week. Bye-bye.